So let's just get straight into the Jiu-Jitsu. So this video, why am I giving away all my secrets? Because I could die tomorrow and I don't want the communists to win. So in the name of not letting the communists win, here's all my Jiu-Jitsu secrets. Let's see what happens. Okay. So... Sounds gay. Okay. You're opening up your hips. Like, what the fuck opens their hips? Why are they closed?
Because I'm sitting a lot.
Okay.
Because I'm driving a lot.
Be prepared, though. There's a camera there, so I'm going to kind of perform. I've realized that the nature of the camera is stand-up comedy. But, so get on top of me. So this is going to be about the importance of solo drilling and how to solo drill effectively. And one solo drill that you can use effectively to win world championships. Your elbow out of my hip bone. Do that in competitions, not on me right now.
But then just let down.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I don't need your elbow like perfectly locked. Wait, put that back in the hip. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, that's why it stays there. That's why it naturally goes there.
Yeah, that's terrible. Wait, I want to try that. So you just put the just right on the. Oh God, that's.
It just keeps the hip down. Like it snaps in there.
Oh, you know that's like the equivalent of what I used to do when I would hook my feet under their hips and I'd drive my knees into their hamstrings. That's brutal.
If I'm sitting back here,
I fucking hate
if I'm sitting back
shit.
here, I'm gonna put my elbow like right in that hip pocket.
Yeah, that fucking sucks. So this is not even the point of this
now,
video.
Now your arms are down. Right?
Yeah, exactly. I know. That's really.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's some good shit.
Yeah.
You know, people should be taking notes. They're not going to show you the good shit.
Don't work if they're fat. If they're fat, it just like slides off. Or
If
get
they're
stuck.
If they're fat, man, like you can't even.
But it's
really...
like the space between here. It's like there's not really much fat there. There's always like a crease.
Yeah, you know, because it has to be for the leg to bend, so you can just kind of ride. Oh, that's. I don't want that.
You put it down.
It's like wait, just for the video. This is like the equivalent. Getting like broken down referees. Like in referees, I used to do this in high school wrestling. I would take my feet and I would hook them under your legs and elevate, and then I'd drive my knees into your hamstrings while spreading your legs apart. Well, he just showed me. That's the first time I've ever seen that. It's kind of the equivalent of that. Fuck. Because it just keeps them down.
See, what I would just do is I would break them down. Now you forgot that.
No, just continue the video.
2 seconds.
No, it's my video. No, we gotta do.
Okay, fine. I would sit like this with my shins on the back soft part of their legs, and it would hurt. And then
no, you would rip their arms apart with the you would rip their shoulders out with the power half with the boots in.
Yeah, I know, but
percentage wise, you wouldn't really sit on their legs. I did that thing all the time.
I couldn't get the legs in. I just hit them.
Yeah, you can get the legs in and just hit them. Confession time with Jason Young. Okay, be prepared for anything. So this is just basic solo drilling. So I guess. This specific solo drill doesn't so much pertain to our mainline jiu-jitsu. And if you want to know what mainline jiu-jitsu is, go watch my other videos. So this is more like if you're actually like attached to me and we're doing this weird hugging thing where he's hugging me, but he doesn't have anything isolated, and I'm kind of like allowing him to do this for some reason. Now he has really good base, so this isn't really going to work. But I guess I'll start from here. I'll start explaining the drill from here, and then I'll put it together when you're on top of me over here. So I'll start with the drill. So the drill, because this is really where it starts. It starts with necessity. It starts from like, how am I gonna drill on my lonesome? So I start here. I'm like, okay, I'm in bottom side control. I got to get out of bottom side control. that is the simplest way to get out of bottom side control. There's no simpler way to improve my potential energy state than that. That is the simplest way to improve my potential energy state. Now you might ask, why would I want to improve my potential? I guess there's one slightly simpler way, which is this. Just merely shifting to my side from my back. But that, as you can see, come on top of me now. That is more of an emergent property of this. You see how, like, him being on top of me and all that jazz prevented me from effectively rolling over? So I just ended up on my side? That's the same as this motion. I just wasn't able to complete it.
Down.
Alright. It's the same as this motion. I just wasn't able to complete it. Now I'm gonna do this motion a few times and you're gonna see why. So why am I going to obsessively do this motion? I want to get perfection down with this motion. So I'm going to kind of like work my posture a bit so I can get my back a little more rolly. This is where we get into the beauty of solo drills. So now I'm here. Oh, wow, that was a lot more effortless. Okay. Now I'm going to do the other side. So I'm kind of building a little bit of a posture, like a rolly posture, because whenever you're on bottom, you want to have a curved back. So you kind of roll. And then just... oh, wow. I'm rolling over real easily. And then the whole bridge and shrimp, this is where the bridge and shrimp comes in, is now I'm in my good bottom posture, you know, I got my back curved. And I go to bridge and he's blocking me, oh, and I shrimp. Okay, now what do I do from here? Well, now he's going to try to pin me again. Is he going to pin me this way? No, because that's called turtle. Is he going to pin me this way? Yes, because that's how pinning works. Oh no, he's pinning me this way. I've used his energy to regain turtle. I think that's all we're going to work on right now, because that's probably about the scope of this practice. But let's work on that, because that's... okay, go back. That's all I'm doing. Get on top of me. So I'm going to show this. So this is... so I'm just going to bridge... and I'm going to bridge and shrimp, and you're going to try to repin me. And then I'm going to use the pin to bridge and roll you. And that's kind of like what we're going to do. And if he detaches at any point, that's completely fine, because then I just stand up. So he's doing the thing, so I'm going to shift my hip. Ha-ha.
Do me not let you shift your hip. And keep it. I need to keep it on my side because there's a lot of...
no, it's a good move.
If I keep it on my side, I'm strong, so it's hard to shift me out.
No, I think it's great. No, that's definitely...
I can just keep it tucked in like that.
No, that's definitely what you should be doing.
It's a little anchor now.
That's definitely what you should be doing. So what I would just do in this position...
so if you try to bridge the other way, I can just like that and kind of like...
well, this is why you want your escapes not to rely on your arms. So this way I can defend against him, because he's on top of me. So he has kinetic energy on his side. So you could just elbow me in the stomach repeatedly. Like, I don't know why UFC fighters don't do this. Like, if you're on top of someone in top side control, you could just start elbowing me repeatedly. Like, if someone was in half guard in a UFC fight, if you put me in half guard, I would just start punching your leg.
Why?
In the UFC, you can. They just don't. I don't know. Actually, no, I don't think you kick the head of a downed opponent. So that's starting kicking the head of a downed opponent.
You went to shin?
Yeah, I don't think they can knee you in the head either. It's just kind of dumb. So grappling is sort of nerfed in a lot of ways.
I could take something like this, where I neutralize your hips, and then I just use my feet against your head.
Or, I mean, if you get someone in a front headlock, you can just knee them in the face repeatedly, and then they couldn't stop you. So anyway, so now he's doing his elbow thing, which is fine, because the way I do jiu-jitsu... no, I'm not going to go hard, but it's the way I do jiu-jitsu, my arms are free, and if he wanted to start attacking my neck, he would have to stop doing the elbow thing, at which point I would move my arms up. But anyway, so I move my arms up, And now I'm not going to turn away from him just because that feels like the wrong thing to do, but other times might feel like the right thing to do. So I'm just going to hit my nice little bridge. Or actually, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to crunch in, and then I'm going to go my bridge. And the bridge was like partially successful, I guess, so I'm on my side now. So if he goes, and I want to keep my elbows to my side, so if he goes to repin me now, so he did not successfully repin me, so then I just moved into the space that was created and recovered guard with a dominant angle. So
how much effort do you want to put into the repin?
Well, this is a drill. We're going over a drill. We don't need to because again.
And the concept there.
No, so let's just go again. Let's just do it again. So, you're in top side control, and we're not trying to like prove who's tougher right now. So, so the first thing I'd actually do is I would kind of crunch in a little bit and build a little bit of posture. So now my back is rounded, and then I can now bridge onto my rounded back, and then shrimp. And he just falls into this space. So now if he wants to maintain control of the position, he's going to... Well, let's just say you're going to try to put my shoulders on the mat.
Yeah, what's up? So I'm going to come here. I'm going to come there.
Okay, so if he came here, in this theoretical scenario that is not the drill because he's not trying to repin me, so therefore I have to now prove why this is the wrong thing to do.
I'd be trying to push you down there, but...
Well, because you would try to pin me down there because if you don't... I'll show you why. If you don't try to pin me down there, your arm's hanging out here, I would just grab onto your arm and I would just build up. And now I'm in a better position, and then I can just move, I can detach, and now you've lost the advantage of being on top.
The only way I can really pin you from there once my weight shifted off is by attacking the head, because
yes,
if I have the advantage.
No, I know. I'm putting you in a scenario where you have to make a bad move. I want you to make the bad move because that's what everyone does, because they're not actually doing it properly. So let's say just go just kind of try to use your chest to push my shoulders to the mat. And let's move.
My only really advantage is trying to
Let's go. Yes, try to roll.
Clean dominance of your head.
This way, right here. Because I'm gonna bridge you that way. So once I'm here in this position, I'm on my side. You can't pin me. You can't really submit me. There's no submissions that are available. My head's not available. My hands are defending my neck. So now try to reestablish side control. Try to push me to my shoulder, push my shoulders to the ground.
I think I have to establish combat base.
So now I just roll through because he's pushing me. So then the second my shoulders start coming to the mat, this foot here, this foot flat. So that's the whole thing, and that's the point of solo drilling. So you can try it out.
I mean, if I'm here,
you want to the solo drilling also lets you
if I'm there and then shrimp out, and then I think the best bet is to try to come here and block you from spinning somehow.
But you can't if you don't have a seatbelt on my back. If you don't have access to my armpit, you don't have my back.
If I don't have your elbow or something, I can't vacuum it to my arm to stop you from spinning the opposite direction.
And then I just spin the opposite direction, and now it's guard.
Yeah.
And that's the whole point. That little observation negates so much.
You can just rock back and forth until you have guard.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why you do the solo drills, because the solo drills build your ability to do that with perfect timing. Because you have to have absolutely perfect timing. Because if you don't have perfect timing, then you end up fighting the person and having to struggle it out. And if you have to struggle it out, then you're not doing jiu-jitsu. You're fucking fighting people, which is I don't need to teach you how to waste energy, I need to teach you how to not waste energy. wasting energy is the
So-
easy thing. So scooch a little, come closer, you're gonna end up rolling me.
Wait, let me get the back rolling down.
Let's just crunch in. So if I'm here, I'm gonna do it now. So just shift your hip, slightly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if I and then I have to constantly readjust. But then if I readjust this way too much, you can just put your elbow and you just push me over.
Yeah.
So it becomes this weird little balance game. So, so you would just do is you would like crunch, you keep your elbows vacuum sealed in. So you would crunch in if you're flat, like crunch in.
I want to not lift my head up too much.
No, because if I go grab your, so you lift your head up because like what kind? Let me say I grab here, like I don't really have anything from. If I get to knee on belly, then you lift your head up.
Yeah.
I can fall into like a full guillotine, and then I can that's now you're actually in trouble. Whereas from here, if you lift your head up, it's just harder. I can't really. And then if I try to commit, you can like bridge me over. Like I don't really have the angle to get your head.
I'm
truly.
not smooth there at all. So
No, yeah, that's the point. You get smooth in these positions. Like, I'm not even really smooth.
So what is it? It's
bridge. It's just bridge over. So you start here. You're like, okay, what's the single thing that would improve my position? Is if I had more potential energy. So here I go.
so it's
Bridge. So bridge. Okay, so you want to start slow. So this is how we build the movement. So you start in. It starts with this, like this drill we were doing, where you're here, and you just do this. The rocking drill. So you get into the rocking posture. So you're in the rocking posture, and then you just plant one foot, and then you just start bridging, and then I go over, but I move my knees into place. So it's
So
just
why are you planting one foot and then leaving one leg straight so that you can't really shrunk?
Because I only need this foot planted.
The shrimping comes from the outside toe.
That's still this foot.
No.
Because I'm bridging. Look, bridge, shrink.
Oh, you shrimp with that?
Yeah.
I thought shrimping came like bridge, outside toe, shrimp.
No, opposite.
See, they don't teach you this shit.
No.
They're like bridge.
He's got a blue belt. He's got a blue belt. He's got a
I'm
blue
a
belt.
purple belt.
What?
What's the purple belt?
Yeah.
I don't. Like,
He didn't know how to shrimp.
fuck man, they're shrimp with that outside toe.
Yeah, you want it's the top one.
So if I keep this show flat, bridge. Oh,
Yeah.
alright, this is easier.
Yeah, it is.
I don't have to have that other hip up.
Yeah, exactly. So you're not defending the bottom leg. You have to. So if you do it the other way, you'd have to defend the top leg, while the bottom leg remains like active. This way, your top leg doesn't have to be defended because it's active. Your bottom leg's protected. So you're just kind of.
It's like in soccer, they never actually teach you how to kick the fucking ball. So most kids just continue towing it until
Just forever.
like no one really. They don't teach you how to control elevation of the ball.
I don't think they know.
Well, it has to do with the.
I think some kids just kick the ball well and some don't, and then they just divide them up from there.
Pretty much, yeah.
I think they have no idea. I think that's most of like
Some kids get really
everything.
good with placing the ball at certain points in the net.
Yeah, they don't really know why. They're just kind of like me. Like it's like archery. Like I'm really good at archery.
No, it has
I
to.
don't know why.
It has to do with like how far over the ball you are, but like sometimes, because if you're like over the ball like this, you're gonna kick it down. If you're leaning back, you're gonna kick it up, but not always. Because I can lean forward and also chip it.
Yeah.
Because if I kick the ball on the bottom section of the ball, then it's gonna go up higher. If I kick it more mid ball, it's gonna go straighter.
I found the biggest thing that's improved my ability to do soccer is walking barefoot, so I can control the number of steps I take right before I kick the ball. It's just kind of like about controlling.
But even then, like
real grass versus turf changes the equation because the ball sits at different levels in the grass.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so let's get back to this. But yeah, so that's just learn how to shrimp. So what you're gonna want to work on with solo drilling is you're gonna want to work on simply building before you even start shrimping as much. I mean, you can start adding shrimps in there too, just to play around with it. But basically, this is going to be your solo drill. This is going to be really useful. You want to get this down so you do this really efficiently and smoothly. You want to alternate between bridging into me and shrimping. So you're trying to do a bridge. So like just do the bridge. Like do the bridge. And the way you do the bridge, I'll show you how to do the bridge because you're kind of doing the bridge a little wrong too. You want to do the bridge in the most efficient manner possible. So really what I'm trying to do when I'm bridging is not create the biggest arch in my back possible. I actually want a relatively small arch. I'm simply trying to project my weight this way as efficiently as possible. So I move my head to create space here for my weight to move into. So I kind of go like this. It's like a very elegant bridge that just sort of projects my weight onto my belly in the most energy efficient way possible with the smallest arch.
Yeah, so how linear of a path can you create for your center of mass to move through over the distance?
It's curved. It's a curved path. It doesn't travel a linear path. It travels a curved path. It's a slightly curved path. It's like a little sunrise.
Yeah, but the more linear you make it, the more stable it is and less energy. Because it's just a little bit of constant energy the whole way.
But if it was linear, it couldn't flex. So that pathway also, by virtue of being curved, is able to flex into a shrimp. So it's the same motion, but the force acting on it forces
up an even ramp.
It's easier to force the ball up an even ramp, but if the even ramp then suddenly changes course, the ball will bump. But if the ramp is curved and then the ramp curves a different way, the ball will follow the curve smoothly without bumping. And the bump represents space, and the space represents an ability for your opponent to attack you. So that's sort of like you're just not trying to be linear about it, which is why this drill, I still do this drill all the time just to build. And again, because I'm trying to build, and I'm still building. Like I'm very much an amateur.
Your heels?
Just rocking, and then just with the least amount of energy, I'm trying to rock as if I was going to rock myself over. And I let the energy of the previous rock, and I'm trying to lift my butt slightly off from that. And then you kind of just add of rolling over into that, onto your knees. Then you want to roll over onto your knees. Because it's really like in Jiu-Jitsu, being on your belly is the worst position. This is the worst position in Jiu-Jitsu. Because your legs can be attacked. I mean, I could literally, if you're in that position...
I can attack everything, you can attack nothing.
Well, it's also I just shin over your calf, pulling your foot. It's just fucking, you can't, your legs are so vulnerable.
So.
Yeah, and then go onto your knees. And you want to just keep practicing that every day. And it's you're going to get much better at, but you have to do it a bit every single day. Because it's going to take that time. And as you do that, you're going to start learning how to, use other momentum and stuff. And use, these little angles to make it more efficient. And that's what's going to allow you to dominate in Jiu-Jitsu. So I think let's just call it there and then do more later because there's always more to do. But
check this out.